We got the tire replaced on the blowout. So that gave us a new tire on the ground and the spare back in the spare. We got within 1.5 miles of home and boom. Here's what we end up with. So, what I'd like to point out with this, these are Westlake tires. And having gone on the internet and doing some homework, the story that I just had is not the only one that's out there. In this case, these tires came stock on the Grand Design 2600 RB. I feel certain they're stock on a lot of these units. Out of the 4 tires that were on the ground on the 2600, I changed out one about 6-7 months ago because the RV tech told me there was a broken belt on that tire. Then Saturday of this week, coming back from the mountains, we blew one tire. Then within 1.5 miles of the house before we could get home, we blew this tire. So the 4 tires that were on that camper, one we managed to get off before it blew out. 2 look just like this. So far number 4 is there. It won't be in the morning as I've got a set of Goodyear Endurance tires ready to put on. Only thing I can tell you is if you have these tires on your camper, I can't tell you how dangerous they are. We were extremely fortunate. We were on the interstate with a wide open shoulder on the road when we had a blowout in each instance. Had this happened at an earlier point, we would have been in heavy traffic in either Birmingham or Chattanooga, or we would have been in the mountains on a road with absolutely no side to get off on, where we would have had to have toted this thing for however many miles to find a place to be able to fix it. I don't know if the Goodyear Endurance is the answer or not. These tires were rated plenty for the unit that they were on. The air pressure on them had been checked before we went on the trip. We were driving 65 miles an hour. His tire's rated for 75 miles an hour. There is absolutely no excuse for what's occurred here except that it is a rotten tire, and Grand Design putting these on their units is just a shame. If you still have these on your camper, and I don't know if it's on all sizes or if it just happened to be this particular size, I can't imagine that being the case. But I would highly advise that you get them off of there, because if you think you're saving some money, all you're doing is putting yourself at risk.